Boys, welcome back to episode 35 of FireCast with my co-host DZ.
It's cracking.
And this is a special one, man. This is a special one because we have the BENDERKINGS on. How are you, boys?
Yeah, we're going good.
Yeah, good, mate.
Yeah, nice.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank
Good
you.
to have you fellas. Thanks for coming.
Beautiful.
So
Now,
good.
I'm just going to fucking break the ice. I thought the whole time you cunts were from Penrith, bro.
Nah.
Common misconception, right?
Yeah.
Because you think we're a big
Yeah.
bendering, right? You think you're out in the riff, right?
Well, I thought this whole time, because he's been around for a minute, and I've been following your stuff for a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, fuck, these guys are just from up the riff, you know, they're local. But then when I heard the pod with the Safe Boys, yous are from Newcastle or up the coast, or
Yeah, Central Coast,
Central
Gosford.
Coast, yeah.
Central
Gosford.
Coast? Wow. All right. Well, I guess how did this all come about, and like most importantly, whose idea was it?
Well, it was my idea originally.
Mhm.
Like cooked out one night, and we were like, surely we can make money on the bender without like selling drugs or anything like that. And everyone was like, there's not a chance we'll be able to do it. And then so I had another mate doing it with us originally, and then
I wasn't even there. I wasn't even involved.
Okay.
so yeah, and then I spoke to Josh and got him on because I needed someone to do the website. And then the other mate was just bendering way too hard to be able to do a business. So yeah, he got that.
Wow, so it's actually an idea on the bender, man. That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
So
How long ago was that actually?
yeah.
Like, how long's it been since the conception of the idea to where you?
Probably.
March 2020.
Well, that's when it started. So
That's when it started. It was a pretty quick turnaround.
yeah, probably close.
Yeah.
Over a year and a half.
Yeah, about a year and a half, yeah.
Okay. Is this a print-on-demand business, or do you guys have stock of all your gear?
We have both.
Both.
So
Wow.
we have So if something's selling good, we'll buy in stock, and then obviously all of our like bender gadgets and stuff like that. We have stock and all that. We got like we got some girl sets in today, so it's like a jumper and shorts.
Yep.
Keeping stock of like all that stuff, and then like the sets that aren't matching, like the hoodies, we just get them on print and demands.
Okay. Yeah. Sick.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
a great fucking setup. To
Yeah.
Yeah, because
want to do that eventually with us.
Yeah, we're about to start our own like little print-on-demand thing with the merch and stuff, and but are you guys doing it like the old school way where you just buy a bunch of stock that's all plain, and then you guys get the prints and stuff, or are you getting it already made? Like, how's that work?
To be honest, we looked at doing that originally. That was our first, our first thought, because we were kind of like in our heads, we were like, cool. So we'll get all the gear, like get the jumpers, stuff like that. We'll get them printed local. That way, it's quick. We know the quality's good, all that type of stuff. But the problem that you get with that is just the cost of it. Mate.
And you can match the quality by buying stuff overseas as well. And the time that it takes if you wanted to print yourself, like if you want to buy a printer that people like the big companies are using, to match that, your printer's going to cost you like $8,000.
Fucking hell. Far
Yeah,
That's,
so it's
that's
not.
how we did. That's how we did our first piece too. We're doing it that way. By the
Yeah.
blank.
Yeah.
The cost, it's so much harder.
Yeah,
For the payoff is that great compared to print. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah, that's it. And it's also the time as well. Because like when you think about it, right, not only are you then getting jumpers in, you're then organising to go to someone, right, to get them to print it. Then they're taking their time to print it. Then you're taking more time to go get it, and then it hasn't even been sent to the customer yet. In that whole time.
It's cut out the middleman, really.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like we got the sets. I ordered the sets 2 weeks ago, and we ordered probably like 30 sets,
Yep.
and they arrived today. So it takes no time. They're here. We put them on for pre-order.
Mhm.
We sell a few of them, and then once they're here, get some photos in them, and then hopefully sell the rest.
Yeah, pre-order is your friend.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
wow.
Pre-order 100% is your friend.
You can see how much you should buy, and if people are liking it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's, I never thought of that.
Gotta
That's
get on
fucking
that.
sick.
Because
Yeah,
like think of it this way: you put something on pre-order, right? You're gonna get a good idea. People are either gonna pre-order it because like they like it and it's sick, like your market's gonna like it, or they're gonna straight up, no one's gonna buy it, no one's gonna pre-order, and then you know what? Maybe that design we thought it was sick.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah.
shit. No one likes
Yeah.
it.
And which has happened heaps too.
We just haven't heaps.
Like we've had heaps of ideas that we think are gonna go off, and then we have to burn them because no one's into it.
But because we
Wow.
did like the pre-orders, we didn't waste money,
Yeah.
time worrying about something that's not going to work because
That's
Great
fucking
idea.
mad. That's a great idea. So hold on. So the pre-order, is this all working with your website? So you can set that up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Josh does all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Jordan does all the marketing, all the
Social media, like photo shoots, organizing all that kind of stuff.
all that type of stuff, and then I kind of do all the website, the back end, making sure that it's all running smoothly,
Yeah.
everything's looking alright.
I've got all the fun stuff to do, so it's good.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck it.
He's got the boring part.
Yeah. You made that website from scratch.
So we use Shopify.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Cool. So basically, Shopify, we get the Shopify stuff. That means we can, use their payment gateways, MasterCard, Visa, all that type of stuff. Basically, we get a blank template, and then we put in our photos, our text, all that type of stuff. We position stuff how we want it. It does cost a monthly fee to be doing that. But, I mean, look, for all the stuff you get out of it, it's worth it. Unless you want to sit there and learn how to, program a website yourself.
Yeah, doing all the coding for like the payments to go through and stuff like that.
Yeah, doing all that type of stuff. Or if you want to pay someone, like a good amount of money, and I'm talking like, $1,000 plus for a custom built from the ground up website.
And then they can only update it too.
But then you got to wait for them to update.
And you usually pay them as well.
And you pay
monthly.
them to update, maintain, all that jazz. You put it through Shopify. What does a store cost us a month? Maybe like $50.
Maybe.
Because we've got some extra things we pay for.
Yeah, we did a few add-ons, but it used to only cost us maybe like 25 or 30, I think.
Yeah, when we first started, it was like $20 a month.
Yeah, it was cheap.
For us to get our products out there, get orders.
Yeah, you pay for other apps like the pre-order app. I think, do we pay for that?
Yeah, so the pre-order app, I think it's like, if you have one thing pre-ordered, it's free. And if you have something like 5 things pre-ordered, it's like $10 a month.
What's the pre-order app? You're doing the same.
The pre-order app, give me a sec. I'll have a look. I'll be trying to open it up.
So what are you boys thinking of doing?
Just a podcast.
Oh, so we got our store where we sell our label merch. Like we got our logos. It's already all set, ready to go. We're just waiting now on. We're doing a quality test. I'm pretty confident in the quality we've used. Like any. This week I'll be getting the first samples, and samples are ready. We'll start advertising it and getting people to buy stuff because, we've sold merch before and we have a lot of people interested in the merch we got.
Yeah.
So we thought, fuck it, we'll set up a Shopify store. It's not that hard to do. A bit of time, bit of effort. Yeah, I thought it was awesome. Shopify, like the benefits you get from using Shopify as opposed to doing it from scratch. Like there's no point these days to do it from scratch. Shopify has everything.
It lets you run your business from your phone. You know what I mean? You see your orders, you're like, cool orders, print labels, post, check it off. That's done. No worries. The one that we're using for our pre-orders is, it's called Pre-Order, Globo, and Back in Stock. That's the one.
I'm gonna write that down because we should definitely do pre-orders like for the drops because we're thinking of doing like this seasonal drops.
Yeah.
Do pre-orders for those again.
Whereabouts are you guys thinking of getting all your products and all that from?
Who see? I look. Hats off to DZA because I've got fucking no idea, bro. Because I've been going away for work, bro. Working in Oberon for a week at a time. I'm getting home at 8 o'clock at night some nights. So I couldn't tell you. I could log into Shopify and I'll just be looking at it like a stunned mullet. Like I got no fucking clue, bro. So that's hats off to fucking DZA. So. Who are we going with? Printify or Printful?
Printful at the moment.
What is
I think we're looking at Printful too. We're currently using give me a sec. Gelato.
Yeah, we use Gelato currently.
Gelato's one we
I've heard of those. Are they Aussie? They're Aussie based or?
They
so they have stuff here, but then
it depends.
Like the more obscure orders that wouldn't get ordered much will get sent from overseas.
Yeah,
that's the same.
And that's why we only do like the stuff that's selling a lot we'll buy in bulk from like overseas, and then we can just send it out straight away, just so it doesn't have that big waiting time.
Because that's the thing, you know what I mean? When you do the print on order, like the print stuff, obviously you get it sent over, they print it, they send it over. It's the delivery time as well. So it's just what you got to think of. Like if you have a product that is selling quickly, because you know it's going to sell, grab the stock, because then someone goes, cool, I love that jumper, then boom, send it out. Next day, they pay for it, send it out, right? Yeah. But you just gotta make sure, I guess, right, that it's gonna be worth stocking up on it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I bought like these cigarette cases.
Oh, boys,
Right. Have you guys seen them?
Send them
No,
out.
I have not seen
No,
that.
no,
Oh,
I didn't
mate,
see it.
grab
I heard
one,
on
grab
the-
one out. Mate, I bought these, right? And I bought like 250 of them.
At the time, we thought we were like,
What?
ciggy cases. Fuck.
How did we even open them?
We were like people that love the bender, love
Yeah,
ciggies.
yeah, yeah. Fucking oath.
All vapes, all actually. So we were like, we'll sell these so quick, put it up on Facebook. Facebook was like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah, they're promoting
You
ciggies.
can't promote
Wow.
smoking.
What the fuck?
So we're stuck here, 250 bloody cigarette.
Well,
cases.
we're sold a few of
We've
them,
sold a bit.
but they've been in stock for ages.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Can't get rid of them.
Check that.
See, that is fucking clean though, man. That's sick.
Yeah, they're
That
pretty.
is-
They're pretty sick, eh?
That is fucking sick, man.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So-
fuck. If I still smoked, I'd ask for a couple, bro. But yeah, I gave up a long time ago.
And it's bad, like when you're trying to sell them, and it's like you're kind of encouraging the smoking as well. So you got to watch what you're saying to people, and yeah,
What
people.
we could do, we could try and promote it with like a deck of cards in there and be like, oh, you have to hold your deck.
Yeah.
Hey,
Looks
maybe
cool,
Facebook
man.
might let us
They
get
look
around to
sick.
that.
Honestly, if you really want to sell it to a bunch of junkies and hood rats, put like a couple of ciggies in there, mate, and fucking
Yeah, they come with some ciggies. Yeah.
A bonus ciggy.
yeah,
I think-
fuck it.
We went out to. We ended up going to Parramatta last week. Was it last week
Yeah.
or
nice.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
Two weekends ago, and I think this was about the only thing we were giving away out there.
They loved it.
No one wanted anything else. I just wanted ciggy cases.
Someone be like, bro, if you follow the Instagram, we'll give you this ciggy case. He's like, for real? For real? I'm like, yeah, man.
I do want to follow you guys, but I don't have any data, so we had to hotspot him.
Swear mums.
Wow.
Swear mums.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Holy
Just
fuck.
That's a great idea too, Iggy. You guys, man, hats off to you to seem everything. I should give if we're going to be taken on board. But
We're just
rolling out-
losing you a bit.
Yeah, we lost.
We just lost you there.
am I cutting up?
Yeah, cutting.
Saying that the advice you're giving is
Mm.
you're definitely going to be using it. So it seems like you guys are doing like everything. isn't it?
Yeah, sweet.
So we should definitely go out eventually once we get rolling a bit more. Definitely go places and get that shit. Do that as well. Because I mean, did that? Think how much did that benefit you guys? Do you think a lot more followers
Well,
from that?
We chose a pretty crappy day to go, so I feel like we didn't really like we went to Para for a little bit, and then
We went out to Druitt?
we went out to Mount Druitt,
Mm.
and we probably shouldn't have gone out to Mount Druitt because it was just pissing down rain. No one was into it.
It was a bad day.
It was a bad day. So it was good though. Like we gained followers from it. We got to talk to people.
Yeah, have a chat.
So,
get
yeah.
to follow the page.
Yeah,
it
it was
more
good.
engagement. In
Yeah,
the post this week.
just getting the brand out there a little bit. So it's always good. Anything's good. Like anyone seeing it, you should get one person seeing it. It's another person.
Hand out some cards. Hand out some product.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
They might not buy something now, but next time they see
Yeah.
a Facebook ad, they might be like, "Fuck, I've seen that somewhere before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
that logo."
It's all about like brand awareness and stuff like that. So
it's very fucking smart, man. But so a question that I have now too. So you were saying that you handle all the photography side and the marketing side. So I've seen on your Instagram, you guys get some girls and stuff. They do the pictures and stuff. Now, is that all about networking, or do you know these people, or are you just reaching out, going, "Hey, do you want some free gear? Let's go have a photo shoot." How's that all play out?
yeah, well, originally, it was just like girls that I knew from the coast. So,
Yep.
and then after I started to build a bit of a following, other girls see these girls doing modeling work for us. We have like people reaching out to us. So,
Oh,
like, if I
wow.
was gonna,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
if I was gonna do a shoot next week, I could probably make a post saying we're gonna do a shoot next week. Who wants to be involved? And then you have like a heap of people vote on the poll, and then you just go through
and pick
and
who-
just and pick
Awesome.
who you think will suit your brands.
Well,
Yeah.
You
So
picked the
that-
prettiest one.
Nah, not always.
Look, it's about getting diverse range, right?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Get diverse range of models and stuff like that
Yeah.
because
Everyone, yeah.
everyone, right? I mean, look, think of it this way: the more sales you get, right, the better.
Mm.
yeah.
And we don't give a fuck what you look like,
Well, and-
right? If you buy the products, like,
But
sick.
yeah, but we also like. Well, yeah, I suppose that's kind of true. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like, we kind of just want everyone to be able to feel like they can be in our gear or they can wear our gear. doesn't matter what you look like. Like me and Josh, we're both a bit chubby, so yeah, that's what we're
I
at.
haven't stood up. I'm like 6 foot. Like I'm like pretty much a rock. You haven't seen me without the shirt off yet.
Well, I mean, it is true. I mean, technically, especially out in Sydney, Ben, every Tom, Dick, and Harry benders. So everyone should be
Well,
wearing the gear, bro.
Bender doesn't discriminate. If you want to get fucked up, get fucked up, right?
That's it.
Yeah. And I've bended with some characters, man.
Oh, man,
Fucking
we've all
hell.
seen a couple strays, right? A kick-ons. This one cunt's invited some random guy no one's ever met before, and they're just having the most fun out of everyone. You're sitting there like, what the fuck?
Everyone's got the same story, eh?
Fuck. So another thing, so I saw with the Safe Boys, you send them that Bender Story segment. I think that's fucking sick. Now, is that other people sending you guys those stories, or is that all stories that you've been a part of? How the fuck is that?
So a lot of them are our stories.
I knew it.
Yeah. So no. So we did try to get all of our followers to send in stories, right? And they sent in stories. Not to say they were bad, but they were just like talking about how much drugs they were doing and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's no
So it was kind of not like,
content.
it wasn't like, yeah, went for a walk and fell into the lake or something like that. It was like, yeah, we dunked 25 caps and then we just sit in the lounge room. We were all cooking out and I hooked up with a tree. And it's it's funny, but we can't get that to the boys to read out because like they want to keep it kind of like a little bit PG. And,
Yeah, because
but the stories, we have given some stories. Like I've got a good one for next week. That's from one of the girls that is doing a bit of ambassador work for us. So that'll be good. But yeah,
That's I reckon that's so fun, bro. That segment fucking makes me laugh, man.
yeah, it's sick.
So branching away a little bit from the Bender Kings like brand itself, do you guys ever see yourself doing like more content based stuff, or do you guys want to go balls deep with the clothes and the merch? Like, do you guys see yourself maybe getting into a little bit of YouTube, doing some shit here and there, or is it just we're going 100% in with the clothes? Like, what's the plan? You reckon?
We bought a $1,400 camera the other day, so
Nice.
I feel like I'm trying to convince Josh into making our first video. I'm thinking we go get the logo tattooed on us.
That's great, man. That's brilliant.
I don't even have a tattoo yet. This guy's got his arm done, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know if I'll get it." But I think I'll give him a few beers tonight, and I'll get him.
Do what sounds like
Yeah.
home job.
So yeah, there's an option for it. I think yeah, like we're going to doing a little bit of content and stuff like that now. I think, but yeah, I think we're just going to see where it all goes.
So we're looking at starting to pick it up a bit more. Move forward. We've got the camera now.
You guys might have even seen over probably the last 2 or 3 weeks. I've been posting like crazy.
Yeah.
So
you got to, bro.
Exactly.
You got to.
Exactly.
Fucking. I rave about this almost every FireCast episode. I rave how much on Instagram it may look like I'm having a mad time posting my little pictures with emojis and shit, but I fucking hate it. I hate it. I think it's fucking cringe and corny, but if we don't do it, no one listens to the music. No one watches the videos. No one downloads the podcast, bro. So it's about that consistency. And especially with Instagram, bro, if you post every fucking day, even if the content's not the best, the algorithm favors your content and it pushes it out.
Yeah, it's like 90 days of posting.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So that's what we're trying to get into now. We've got a while because we were a bit slack on it for a bit.
It's hard, bro. It's hard. Coming up with shit every day, it's fucking hard, bro. Like,
it's part of the fun too. We've been doing content. We've been making music ages, and then we branched out into a lot, man. I mean, with fucking YouTube, you do the YouTube, and the traction isn't great. Like, it's not like we're bloody blown up yet. We've been doing it for years. It's about the consistency. Do it every day, putting it in, and it works. No growth, but it's growth, Yeah, you just got to stay in people's faces.
Yeah, I agree with that. People need to just keep seeing the brand.
Yeah. I don't know. The fucking in the posting every day. I feel like for you guys, you might have a little bit of an advantage because if you got a bunch of stock, you could just take photos of the stock and upload fucking little reels and stories. So I feel like that's fucking mad. But
it seems a bit easier.
It probably isn't, but it just seems like it might be just because it's
I think
ideas.
I agree with you there. Like if we do a photo shoot like with 6 or 7 different models, that's content for like for ages.
Different
So
people.
so for me, I said like I've just started. My girlfriend actually got me doing it. So like 3 weeks ago, we made it our first like content calendar. So I know exactly when I'm posting.
I'm just gonna hit this real quick.
Yeah,
I know exactly when I'm posting all of that stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, so now I'm doing that. It should be
Yeah, that's a smart, man. The content calendar thing. That's smart.
100%.
Wait, DZ, is your mic okay? So with the Safe Boys, how'd that come about? Did you reach out to them? Did Jezza reach out to you? Because Jezza's he's a funny cunt, man. So that's a good little collab there. So how'd that come about?
Oh, yeah, he's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Both the boys are pretty funny.
Yeah, they're both pretty funny. They're legends.
They're good
They're
together.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. So I was going through TikToks and I seen like a video. Can't remember what the video was, but it was of like Jezza and his mate having like a drinking kind of war or something like that. And I commented
case race, sort of saying.
something like that, and I commented on it saying, "Surely we start the Bender Olympics with you two." And then we were messaging, and then we stopped talking, and then maybe like a month later, he messaged me and was like, "Hey, I've got something for you," and I was like, "Yeah, why not? We'll give it a go. Be a bit of fun anyway." So yeah, so that's how we came about with it, which was pretty good. I'm happy we did.
Yeah, no,
They're good to work with.
Yeah, no, it's fucking sick too. I think too, it's very good for your brand as well to stay connected with people, especially from out west. Because like I said, I mean, fuck it, bendering is just a fucking Australian thing altogether. It's just an Aussie thing, I reckon. But out west,
100%.
man, fuck, it's like we abuse it out here, man. Like it's like every cunt's on a bender here. Like, bro, I used to go to when I was younger, cunts were coming to work on the bender and shit. So I think staying connected with the West would really favor your brand, man. Like it's a fucking sick idea, and I've never like heard or seen anyone else doing Bender brand with Bender gadgets and shit. So that's fucking mad, man.
Yeah, no, that's sick. 100%.
That's fucking sick. Now these little Bender gadgets, are they part of the website like that you add, or are you sort of outsourcing this from a different source and then adding it to the website?
No, we have them all. We have them all in stock.
Every one of them's in stock. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we get all that in.
That's toxic.
Oh yeah, we don't have the
It's
chug
like-
stick in.
Yeah.
Yeah, see this one.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
Yeah,
It's
so that's the
mad.
only one we don't have in at the moment, but we will get it in soon, I think.
Yeah,
But,
that's fucking
yeah.
sick.
They just sell out. As soon as we get them,
Yeah.
those ones are just gone.
Gone.
They're
Yeah,
gone.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
Am I better or worse? Is this fucking
I don't know. Keep
is it
talking.
better or what?
It looks,
Oh, 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
A year.
it looks better. Sure, it could be a cable too, bro.
I don't know. I think it might be. I've got a bit of a fucking no fuck.
Yeah. Nah, it keeps cutting out.
I'm in the wardrobe, bro.
This guy's gone full Harry Potter on us, bro. Yeah, I think it might be a cable, bro.
It's alright.
Yeah, but fuck yeah, we might just fucking lose you like here and there. Fucking all right, man. It's fucking now. I did ask a couple questions on Instagram. I only asked 2, but they were kind of like clothes based because we were talking to the Bender Kings and the merch brand and stuff like that.
I got a couple
Yeah. So
and to relate.
what was the first one I said? I said, how often do you shop online? 36% for always, 9% for never, 55% for sometimes. And so sometimes, and the always votes are obviously, oh no, I thought it was just the girls. There's actually a few lads that are always shopping online.
Nice. That's what we like to see.
Yeah.
I always online shop.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's fucking... What about you two? Do you find yourselves always doing more online shop? I feel like blokes, it's not much of a bloke thing, is it, to shop online? I don't...
I mean, I do. Like, fuck, if I know I'm going somewhere and I can, like, get something fucking paid for and it's done, and I walk in and I grab that shit,
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Yeah, I'm not that organized. Like, I'll know that I need to get something, and I'll be like, "Yes, sweet as." I'll just order that online, and then it'll be the day before the event, and I'll be like, "Fuck, I've got to go to the shop."
Yeah, but
Well, I guess, yeah. In that regard.
I'm never organized
In
enough.
that regard, yeah. Like, I won't fucking sit online and be like, cool, I'm going to buy pet food for the next fucking month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. I'll be like, fucking go to the shop and grab something. But if it's like something...
Yeah, that's because you got to feed yourself.
That's it, mate. Right?
that's fucking me, eh? Fucking every event, I'm just the day of, I'm gonna rush down to Mount Druitt or Penrith shops because I've left it last week.
That's
eh?
literally
It's like fucking hell, man. And then I asked also. Okay, so this one was just with the Bender Kings. Ask me anything. Okay, so from the man Jez himself, he says favorite Aussie saying. You boys can go first. Fuck.
What was it?
Your favorite Australian saying. So like maybe like a bit of slang or something, or.
Oh,
what about like what about it's like she'll be right?
Yeah.
What is full fucked? It's like, oh man, that's fucked. Oh yeah, she'll be right. Like,
or
she'll be right.
what would mine be? Probably you get that on the big jobs. I love that one.
Yeah, another good one.
I think mine's just fuck oath. I'm just.
I like that. You can't beat that.
Everything to me is just fuck oath. You know what I mean? DZ, you?
Fuck, please.
What?
I mean, okay.
Say fugly.
It's cutting out again.
Yeah, shambles over here, boys.
So
No, you gotta go fucking cunt or get fucked. You know, the
Yeah.
classics, man.
Would
We
you
got
agree?
tons of
Yeah,
them.
fuck dogs, pretty Australian.
That
too?
is Australian.
Like, yeah, fuck
100%.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another from Aussie Movement says, why do people bandwagon on social media trends in our opinion? Okay, that's a good one. Okay. But I guess coming from a business point of view, right? So example, you guys have the merch and the clothes. So from a business point of view, you people bandwagoning your stuff would be great, right? Sales and stuff like that.
Yeah, or even us getting on a bandwagon too.
Like TikTok.
Because if there's like a TikTok sound that's blowing up or like something like that, if we get on that sound, we might blow up with it. So
Yep.
jumping on a bandwagon's good for your brand and it's good for people like wearing your brand and stuff as well. People want to show that they're promoters and stuff like that too.
I think the biggest thing is, you know what I mean, when it comes to like bandwagoning from a business point of view, it doesn't matter if, you know, myself or Jordan, we think that fucking is stupid and it sucks. Do you know what I mean? Our opinion doesn't really matter in regards to bandwagoning something. Do you know what I mean? If that's what's good and that's what's cracking, right? That's what's good and that's what's cracking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From a business bandwagon point of view, like.
Yeah, I
That's
agree
what
with that.
like your
Yeah,
opinion in
100%.
business doesn't really matter. The only opinion that matters is going to be, you know, the
who's looking at
the
it?
customers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Like the people. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and so it's just all about social proof. Like, if people see that you're actually doing something that other people are doing and they're doing it as well, they're like, oh, who are these people? Why have they done it better than me? Or how can I do it better than them? And they'll look into you a little bit.
People like people like them.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look, I totally agree. I mean, fucking, it's how really people blow up on social media these days. Everyone jumps on a trend, everyone tries to bandwagon it, and then the top 10 funny ones of that fucking trend are the ones that blow up. So that's a hard question for me to answer. I mean, I don't really care about people bandwagon. When I was a bit younger and I didn't really have like a business, it was kind of like, oh fuck, why is that? Why are you all listening to this song just because this guy like? I was
probably the same as well.
I was like that, but now that I've gotten a bit older and I've realized that, fuck, man, I can fucking make money off these young cunts bandwagoning on shit. So to me, I'm like fucking all for it now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? If I see trends popping off, I'll try use the audio, and then you do the sneaky where you just mute the audio, say what you gotta say.
Even if you think it sucks, you know what I mean? Like, even if you think it sucks, it doesn't, like, once again, it doesn't matter what you think about it because your opinion's not the fact of everything that's popping off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You'd hate it, but if it's popping off, it's popping off, and that's just how it is.
Yeah.
And then ZX, shout out, bro. He's always fucking listening. He says, why don't you boys make a Reddit?
One.
And every new FireCast will see what's on the Reddit. Okay, so I don't even. Do you guys know much about Reddit? I got no idea what the fuck. I know what Reddit is.
I use Reddit a little bit. Like, I mean, not more than.
Sometimes when I Google a question, Reddit will pop up.
And you read that, man.
That's probably it for me.
But Reddit, man, it can be so fucking powerful because Reddit, if you guys remember, during COVID is how a bunch of nerds got rich with the Reddit GameStop share thing.
Yeah, 100%.
That was
with the
all
stonks, with the you know, the
hedge
Wall
funds,
Street stonks, or whatever it was.
That was all just the Reddit. So what is it, like a blog and people can comment?
It's just a forum. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like an online, you know, you post something in a group.
Is it kind of similar to Discord? Or you have your community on Discord?
Yeah. The way I would describe it is it's a community, right? You join that community, just say it's, you know, it's cats. We're all in the cats community, right? I post a photo of my cat being like, do you think my cat's cute? Boom. Everyone's being like, your cat's cute. Your cat's fucking ugly, cunt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and, you know, everyone's, you know, talking stuff like that. But Yeah, Reddit is powerful, you know what I mean? Like, if you have something blow up on Reddit and be like, full Bender Kings, this is the sickest gear I've ever gotten, or what do they do? You know what I mean? Like it can blow up just like any.
We should get on Reddit then.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask.
We could start the Bender Kings community on
Maybe.
Reddit.
Seems like a bit of an effort, though.
Not as popular as cats, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking because a bunch of nerds, man, they got rich off Reddit, bro, and that actually happened, bro. It was hard to believe, bro. And I think even now, still to this day, the GameStop one share is still like in the hundreds of dollars or something. But it's skyrocketed, bro, and cunts with little nerds are getting rich, man. But fucking and now this is a question that I asked that had to do with the last episode of the pod where DZ, you were saying how you feel like the Earth's come into more of a positive shift lately. Now, I said that fucking, to me, it just feels like it's kind of been the same. I've just been sort of minding my own business and kind of just focusing on the business and stuff like that. But I've got 36% for yes, 27% for no, and 36% for something has changed, but just not sure what. How do you boys feeling at the moment, just in life of general? I mean, business is good, you know, business. I mean, and I'll fuse another question with it, so a bit personal. Is there obviously some months where business is like, we've sold fuck all, and then other months it's kind of booming? Like, how are you guys feeling that just at the moment in general, man? With business, I guess, like.
Yeah, so there is months where we won't sell much. It's because we actually aren't doing any paid ads or paid marketing or anything like that.
It's organic.
So yeah, all of our sales are organic. So I think Josh and I don't take it to heart because we know why it's happening. And then when we bring something out, we know we're going to get sales because we have loyal customers.
We're very blessed. Like, do you know what I mean? A lot of people that like buy our stuff, if they buy something once, they'll buy, you know, the next time we release something, if it's for boys or for girls, like they'll buy again. And then the next time we release something new, do you know what I mean? They'll buy that as well. So like we've been very blessed with return customers, you know, like people that like the gear, like what the brand is, you know what I mean? They'll keep buying as well. Yeah,
100%. So yeah, I think, and like we're just starting our marketing now. We found an agency to go through. So that starts like, I think our like paid ads will start in 2 weeks or something like that.
Wow.
So
up until this point, nothing has been paid ads. Wow.
No.
Even not even the Insta promo.
Oh, what was that?
We just missed that
Like
one.
you know, you can promo on Instagram.
You
don't even do that.
Promos. Not even that. Not even.
Hardly ever. Like maybe a couple, but nothing hectic. Maybe like $20 here.
Yeah,
$20 there.
Like, you know, like
we've never done. We never really knew how to do it. Like we obviously know how to promote a post and stuff, but like we just thought
we haven't done anything hectic.
Yeah,
I mean,
we've never. So this will be our first time.
Yeah, and when we have, we've gotten fuck all sales because neither of us know what we're doing. So
we usually cancel it straight away.
Sick. Let's try and do this. Facebook's like, that does not meet our terms and agreements.
Yeah, we post this thing, or if we post like a girl in a bikini, that's less like a normal product photo. Facebook won't let us have it.
They're like
the G-string, no good.
Sexual.
Yeah, we had our shop removed and stuff like that, or like from Facebook. Facebook wouldn't let us have it, so it took us ages to get the shot back.
Like 4 months.
So then we were just like, we're not even going to attempt to do ads because they get declined. And then we've just built it organically, which has been fun. It's a bit different to how other businesses would do it. But it's going to start, which is fun.
We've been very blessed. As soon as we kind of get someone into our, you know, like scope and pipeline, they buy something once, they just, you know, they come back, which is, we're very lucky.
Yeah, we are lucky.
We have like a small, I guess, community that every time we bring something out, they'll buy the gear.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, okay. I mean, but I mean, the most important thing too is from a business point of view too, is if someone just purchases something once and you collect their email, that's still to this day the most most popular and powerful way to sell shit is by emailing people.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
I thought the email, you would have thought by now the email would have died out as new technologies and new, you know, phones and Instagram comes in. But emailing is still I still get fucking emails from random cunts. I don't even know how they got my email trying to sell me a beat, trying to get me to listen to their podcast and shit like that, bro. So that's, I mean, making one sale is very powerful.
We haven't even done the emails yet, to be honest.
Yeah, we have. We probably have maybe 300-400 emails. We haven't done any email marketing.
Wow.
We're saving it for a professional. I think we'll do it all at once. I think we might give it we'll get this marketing started, and then we might give a big thank you out and give everyone like a huge discount and send it all out in an email, and then or a text message or something, and then and then everyone can kind of have it and stock up on some new stuff for supporting us, I guess.
Okay.
So
Yeah. That's very smart because I'm yet to do an email thing. I've been trying. I started my email list at the start of this year, and I've only collected 2 emails on it because I keep forgetting to collect cunts' emails.
Yeah. Well, once you start like with Shopify getting orders, they put their emails in and they agree for you to use for you to be able to send them. Like what's it called? Like emails with like your products and all that. As long as they agree to it, it's all fine to do.
Yeah. Okay, that's fucking sick, man. So, okay, another question I asked is a little bit of a change of pace. So before I ask this question, I'll ask you two lads, did COVID affect business at all? Or were people buying more because every cunt's inside? Did you remember, or was it a bit of a haze? Like, fuck.
Yeah,
COVID
we were
fucked us all.
pretty pissed during COVID. Like we were drunk a lot.
Everyone was drinking, eh?
The first year was kind of like...
I actually feel like at the beginning of COVID, we weren't getting as many, but as COVID went on, I think more people were getting drunk and bendering that we were actually getting more sales.
Wow.
I remember being really drunk once, and I remember just
seeing that sale come through.
And the sales came through, and I was like, oh, just stop coming through because I got to pack these. I was proper off it, but it was just because I was so hammered. So I feel I don't think COVID was that bad for us, and especially not being like a massive company. We don't take the hits as bad. We don't lose money if stuff doesn't sell.
Our biggest overhead cost is just stock.
Yeah, stock.
Like they're just stock sitting there not moving. That's like your Shopify bill.
Yeah.
Stock not moving. You know what I mean? That's probably the biggest cost.
Just something else real quick, boys. Do you reckon Josh should scull this beer? He's been sitting on it for a while.
Come on, mate. Go. Oh my.
A bit of a disclaimer.
There we go.
I had some chewing gum in my mouth. I was trying not to swallow, so I swallowed the gum and spilled it.
Yeah. We support safe alcohol use.
So
You swallowed the gum? No. Fucking.
I was trying not to, spill it all out, but then I fucking spilled the beer and swallowed the gum.
Imagine that you start fucking choking on a bit of gum on the
Like that one?
Holy shit. Oh no, we've lost him.
Oh,
yeah, it is internet problems. It's gotta be.
We have a snorkel around here. You wanted to show the boys one of our snorkels.
Yeah, whip it out.
We're doing it now?
You have to run out.
Oh, okay, yours.
Yeah, right.
Are you alright, DZ? Did you just DC?
Yeah, I think bro. I'm in fucking...
Have you boys seen this thing?
Maybe showcase some of the gadgets.
I'll show you guys this.
Show the
While
gadgets.
you're getting that for me.
Oh, holy fuck.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
That
not
is-
bad, eh?
Mate,
Then we got this bad puppy that we just stopped selling.
What? Is that the grinder?
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah,
dope.
classic.
Not bad.
That is
You sell
fucking-
much of those?
The plates.
Both
surely.
of them.
Well, we got rid of the grinders.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
The plates, I can't remember how much they are, but they're on the website. They're pretty sick.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna have to cop one of those plates, eh? They're sick.
And I've got one more. So show this.
And that's is that a BenderKings snorkel? Surely.
Oh, yeah, we have this one too.
What the fuck?
One of our favourite ones.
What is that?
What is that?
They put your beer, champagne or something on the bottom, and you shoot it out like a water pistol.
Oh, that is...
Yeah, so it builds up all the pressure in it, and then you just...
I thought that was a taser for a second. I'm like, holy fuck, these cunts have
yeah.
weapons as well. Like,
Yeah, no, I don't know if Facebook will let us sell them.
yeah, fucking, fuck yeah.
Bloody Facebook, eh?
I'm going to get away from that stuff just
Yeah.
If only Facebook was just like, you know what, sell whatever you want.
Yeah, Facebook's fucked. Oh wow, too easy.
Too
Man.
easy for him, man.
If you want one of those, BenderKings.com.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, I'll share all the links and stuff in the description.
Yeah, we'll
of
put
the
the links
videos and
in-
stuff. Man, I suck at sculling. That's the number one thing I get bagged out about is because I can't scull. I just can't do it, and then it makes all my teeth. And they all try to teach me open your throat, and then my missus will come along and just double barrel in 2 seconds, and everyone's fucking
Just
calling me a
smash it.
pussy and shit. And she's just going glug glug glug. I'm like, fuck,
It's so bad, and you just sit there looking at it. Sometimes I'm having a bad one on the bender, and my missus is just doing the same as me, but like way better. And I'm just like, what is going on? I'm just like sitting on the lounge, like looking, going, oh,
Yeah.
I've gone wrong somewhere.
Yeah, at this point, I've just given up and just I'm admitting defeat that my missus is cooler than me now. It's just I'm too old now, bro. Like fucking hell. Like, and it's fucked too because I don't know about you boys, but just on the weekend that just passed, me and the boys just went to the pub just for a quiet one. Ended up staying at my house to fucking 4 a.m. You know how it goes, and you just feel like it gets to that point, and I'm just like my body is literally falling asleep on me, and I'm like, fuck, I'm just getting too
It gets
old
to
for
that
this.
point where it's like my body's falling asleep, or we need some bags, or we
Yeah,
need
or-
something up in here. Because if not,
It's the worst as well, like if you don't get like everything earlier too.
Yeah.
and you're trying to, and you're on the back end, and you're trying to organize, and you're
Shit,
like,
before 7 p.m., like quick, like
Oh.
fucking hell. That's the worst.
and then there's always that one cunt who's telling you they're coming real quick, and then they take like 4 hours, and then you're like on the back of their call, you go, bro, I'm out the front, where are you at?
And they stop answering as well. Like you'll be calling them, no good.
And then they're like, I'm out the front, where you at? It's like, cunt, you said you're going to be here 30 minutes, go
Yeah.
4 hours, bro.
Yeah, everyone's forgotten about what the fuck you were getting and shit. And,
Oh,
It's the next day.
so,
Yeah, but the next morning, hey, and it's like, oh, you're here, thank fuck.
So now so before leading to that last question, so I asked it because I then also asked, so COVID's suddenly disappearing right now. This is a bit of a change of pace, right? So just a couple of people saying, well, I got a couple of responses. I'll just read. So Dev hasn't disappeared. The media just don't talk about it anymore. It didn't disappear. We just gave the fuck up. It's all about control. Someone else says, well, COVID was real, but the news and stuff overhyped it. Another one saying, not disappeared. We're just learning to live with it. It was a distraction for something bigger. And then shout out to Neros the Viking says, haha, too much info to fit in this little box.
yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that's the one.
That's
A lot
I
of
think-
different opinions, man.
Yeah, I mean, some
Yeah, 100%.
like we did discuss from a business point of view. I mean, for me, right? Like I said, from the business point, like obviously, I think it was all bullshit and it was definitely a cover up or something. But from the business point of view, for me, it was fucking great. So because I was able to live stream every day, I was making music every day. You know, getting clips of the gaming content every day. So I thought that was fucking great. So DZ, on your opinion,
You on Twitch, are you?
yeah, bro, yeah. So I
Yeah,
do.
nice.
That's
What do you play?
yeah, that's the main reason why I got a bit of a following was thanks to Aussie Slang because he got me up on the Twitch during COVID and I was able to get like 100 followers in like the first month basically. You know, just making music, playing COD.
Mate,
fucking-
yeah, COVID for me, mate. I was just ripping into the old games on COVID, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Same as
fuck-
well.
Yeah.
Casually getting some shifts at a factory when I got a chance. Other than that, ripping into the games. You know what I mean?
Fucking oath. Well, DZ, what do you think, bro? COVID suddenly disappearing or?
Man,
I think like
yeah, go
you just
ahead.
you can't keep something like that up forever. You know what I mean? Eventually, things had to change. People, you know, they got vaccinated, they feel better or whatever. You know, like everyone's just learning to live with it, stay like that. It's natural progression.
Mm.
Well, I said on the last episode, what I just don't understand is how if someone had a sniffly nose, you were out for 2 weeks. But now cunts are coming to work, we're all coughing on each other, we're high-fiving each other. No one gives a fuck no more. I don't know. That's the only thing that I kind of thought that was a bit strange. But, I mean, yeah, from the business point of view, man, I think it was fucking, for me personally, it was fucking brilliant. What, you too, DZ, you're making a lot of music, man, during COVID. I think I finished I finished an album in like a month during COVID. And usually an album takes me up to half a year, 4 or 5 months. Like,
Just got to make the best out of a bad situation. For people who just work, it was probably a lot worse than for people like us who do a side thing. You know what I mean? We had more time to kind of work on our side business or whatever, make the shit. You just had to make the most of it, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, DZ, you can go through some of your questions because that's all I asked. I was trying to think of more like branded questions to do with clothing and shit, and I kind of just had a mind blank. I was like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I kind of did the same because I knew we'll have a new boys on. Hopefully, I sound better.
Yeah, look, if I give you a thumbs down, repeat what you said.
Yeah. I asked, what's the most? First of all, are you two boys? How are you on gambling? Gamble often?
Oh.
Oh,
He loves gambling. I know Iggy does. Me
used
too.
to be an absolute weapon on it. Like I'm talking, paycheck comes in, paycheck gone.
Yeah.
Borrow money to like chase the losses.
We used to fundraise with each other and would travel around like real New South Wales and would fundraise and they'll put us in like these dodgy ass motels in like these small country towns. And Josh and I would we'll get our pay. It'd be like not much. It'd be like maybe $7.50. And then you'd wake up the next day and you'd be like, oh, how are we actually going to pay for food? Because it's still like we're out of home traveling around. Like, what's going on? And I remember Josh got up once, and I think he had like it was like a 2K feature. And I was like, this is sick. We're gonna have the best night. Josh gambles the feature.
Oh, and you lost.
He goes. You'll never be remembered if you don't do it.
Oh,
and then gambles it, loses the whole feature, and I'm just like, bro, we've just lost all of
I
our
forgot about
like,
that. That is some fucking trauma.
It was like
that is some trauma coming back to like attack me fucking years later.
it was like the second.
shit.
It was like the second last bet we had, like with our money.
Oh,
God.
no.
But if you won,
Yeah,
But if
that-
you did win,
if
that,
you
won. And we'll be talking about
2K each in the hood. Fucking,
we'll
you know
be
what I mean?
talking
Like,
about this
cheers,
story
cheers.
right now.
Yeah.
But that's not how it went, right? You know what I mean? That's not how it went.
Never how it goes.
Fuck, mate.
Because DZ, you asked what was the most you've ever won gambling, right? Is that what?
That's the most you.
The most we've won. Okay, so. Oh.
I want to say maybe Lucky 88
Mm.
cooked out at Hamilton on the bender.
Oh yeah, you kept winning.
Yeah, I kept winning. But I think like in one big hit, it was probably like $2,000 on like Lucky 88, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
So not in two
Bad,
special.
man.
But
Jake Paul's first fight.
Yeah.
I think I won like 24 or something like that, 2,400.
What, just
Yeah.
win to win, or was that?
Knockout by the round.
Wow. Okay, that's a.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
That's,
Yeah.
I mean,
Good one.
well, my one is definitely where mine was in Sin City, baby. Mine was in Vegas, bro.
yeah, no,
Nice.
Man, I got sucked in hard. It was the first time I went to. It was only because I went twice. The second time was with like a group of fucking 10 of us, 12 of us, and the first time was only about 5 or 6 of us. That first trip, man, I'll never forget it. Like, obviously I was fucking cooked out of my brain, bro. So we were on the bender. We were minimal sleep for the couple weeks we were there. And I head downstairs.
Sounds like so much
Bro,
fun.
man,
And you're vulnerable. And at that point, you're vulnerable. You know what I mean? You're like,
mate.
I've got money. I'm going to spend
Mate.
money.
I've gone down there. I was just machine hopping, and I was playing this little Mexican machine. It wasn't more chili though. It was a different one.
Always
they got
those
in
fucking
America.
little Mexican machines to get you
Bro.
right.
And I'm sitting there, and then I get a full screen of the
The wild.
Mexicans, like the wilds or whatever.
Yeah.
And because I was so cooked, I'm just sitting there, whatever. And then the machine.
Wait, winning heaps of cash. Winning heaps of cash. I'm
yeah.
just sitting there like, whatever.
was
I'm
like,
fucking
what the
whatever.
fuck?
Like, all
Bro.
good.
I end up getting to like 2,200, bro. And then because in Vegas, if you're gambling, you drink for free, right? Or you don't even have to. You can just.
That's how they get you.
Yeah. So as soon as that machine starts going off, all the waitresses come flocking over, and I'm fucking tipping these bitches fucking
Yeah, because you have to
$20.
tip them over there, don't you? Because like,
Yeah, but you can give them $1 and buy a $15 margarita. So at the start, I'm tipping these bitches $1 being a chat cunt, just getting heaps of drinks. And then the more fucked I got, I was tipping $20, $50. I was on roulette tipping. I was tipping this bitch $100 chips, bro, giving her $100, and they're all laughing and shit. And then me and my missus were cheering, and then by the next night, it was gone.
wait, at least you won it. That's sick.
yeah.
Like, wait, sick night. Like, you would have the best night ever. That's awesome.
Short-lived dream, man. So that was fucking sick.
Short-lived dream. I got some responses here. Kyle Whitehill says $90 the other day on UFC.
How much? Go again.
Says,
Thumbs down.
Whitehill, $90 on the UFC multi.
Oh, okay.
Exa doesn't
Wait,
get
that's his biggest.
yeah, that's gambler.
Wow.
I wish that was my biggest say, because you know what that means. Your losses are pretty small too, I reckon.
small
Your biggest is 90.
And you're proud of it too. Like, you're telling
Yeah,
people,
like,
like,
your biggest is 90. Your losses are fucking not too big. Like, you're like, fuck, hard day in the office, boys. Cheeky fucking $15 punt here. Like,
Most of these are smaller than what you two guys said. 400-ish by R. Brody. Mum says 360. Eros is -20.
Yeah, nice. That's Andy's due. He's ready for a payout.
Yeah, 100%.
20.
Holloway 800.
800.
Safe
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
2,300. Had to.
At the where?
Had to split it with a mate.
Wait, that's safe, boys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is a-
But that's pretty good though. What did they say? 2,300.
Yeah, 2,300.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's our biggest one we've had together? Like $800. Like when we're playing together on machine. 800.
Oh no, we got the trains that time.
How much is the trains?
So me and Josh both got fired from one of our like old jobs. We got fired together,
This was fucked. This was fucked. We got sacked.
What the?
and then
Why?
we went and
We got a
got
loan.
we went and got nimble loans, and then
But you got to tell them about the business idea. Right?
oh yeah, so we had a business idea.
We had a
The
business
first
idea
one,
for BENDERKINGS
yeah,
years ago.
we are gonna go sell honey. Like we had
What?
to connect. He had beehives, and we're like,
yeah, we had to
we're
put the
gonna go
beehive,
sell
like,
honey.
supplier.
and he was like, he would call them
Wow.
pelicans, and you could buy like 1 ton of honey. So we're just gonna start buying honey.
So I remember it was really funny. So I've gone into I've gotten Jordan the job originally, right? I've gone into work. He's like the boss has gone, Josh, come speak to me in the office. I've gone and sat down with him, and he's like, you know, like, do you really want to be here and stuff like that? You know, from like the way you've been going lately, like, do you really want to be here? And I was like, to be honest with you, mate. And I worked there for like 3 years, too. Like, and he was like, to be honest with you, mate, like, you know, me and Beckers have been talking, we've got this idea, and he's like, you know, what's your idea? And he's like, oh, like, I just want to go sell honey with Beckers. And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, Beckers and I, we've been talking about it. We're going to go sell honey, like, to people, like, online and stuff like that. And he's like, so, like, you don't want to work here? And I was like, nah, I think I want to go with Beckers and like sell honey. And then anyway,
and I'm at work.
So he's
Like,
at work
I'm
too,
like,
right? He's at work too, right? So anyways, I've walked out and I got the Jordan. He's like, all right, you know, you're fired, go away. And then I've gone up to Jordan, I'm like, fuck, I gotta go. He's like, what do you mean we gotta go? I'm like, oh, we got sacked. I've gone to him like, yeah, you know, like Jordan's coming in, like, we're gonna go sell honey. Jordan's like, what do you mean we're sacked? I'm like, yeah, we're gone. He doesn't want us anymore. He's like, fucking, he wants to go.
So yeah, we both got $2,000 each on Nimble, and then the first night because we were in the city, that's where we used to live.
We got some fresh
We got
haircuts.
haircuts. Josh bought a new phone,
Like, it was all
Oh
happening.
my.
and then we went and spent like almost. We were left with $400 to last us a fortnight for another job we just found.
Yeah.
So we spent all of the money, and then we went down to like gamble the last 400, and we lost everything and just won the meat raffle.
We did win the meat raffle. Yeah, and we were like, boys, if you just want to see the photo, we got photo
Yeah,
evidence.
photo. I don't know. I'll send it to you guys later. There's photo evidence of us winning the meat raffle together.
Anyways, Honey the Home did not come off the ground. We
Yeah.
borrowed 5K
If we
and fucking blew it up.
If we-
went paid it back for months.
if we make it in a couple of years, we're defaulting.
Yeah.
We're defaulting.
Because Amex credit card right too at the same time, and we were broke as another fucking like a credit card.
Only worked at Domino's.
So they cut me off because I was paying the credit card, right? They cut me off.
Yeah.
So him and I were like going between jobs and shit. We're using it. The only places it would work, boys, was at Domino's and McDonald's. So the Amex credit card went from the Amex credit card to we called it the food card.
The food card.
Because you're
yeah.
broke out. Like, oh yeah, we'll get some food.
Hey, I
Oh
gotta
my god.
I gotta give it to you. At least the idea to try and make money was there. So the honey thing. So
Like, and I honestly reckon if BENDERKINGS blows up, we'll start
honey.
selling honey.
Yeah,
honey.
100%.
The honey
Candles, like go down to the markets, have a little stall at the markets, yelling out to everyone what's going on. Want
Yeah.
to buy some fresh honey?
One thing we want to get into, like with BENDERKINGS, we can't find a way to implement it. Subscription service.
Yeah, you boys know how we could do it.
You know, like so, like for the honey idea, you know, we had the idea of you sign up the Honey the Home, right? The products, it's like a box. You know what I mean? You might get like a honey bath, like you know, mainly marketed to
Soaps,
girls.
like
You might get,
candles.
you know, a honey candle, a honey, you know, bath bomb, a honey,
You can
socks.
eat some too. You can eat the honey.
you know, honeycomb, whatever it is. You know, that you pay $20, whatever it was, once a month, and we send you out some new honey.
You get a box.
Yeah.
You get a box once a month, and it changes the products in the box.
But how do we do that with BENDERKINGS?
So BENDERKINGS, we can't really find the right.
No.
DZ, you know how to do it. He's sitting there. He already has an idea for sure.
I'm just admiring the work ethic of you two, man. Like, fucking
No,
hell.
I got it, boys. Ready? I got it. So
Yeah.
what you can do is right. So a lot of anime companies and brands do this. So what you do, right? You start a subscription and just do it cheap as fuck to start with, right? And you have a mystery box. So for $19.99 a month, right? At the end of each month, you send that person who's got this subscription Bender King's mystery box. They don't know what's in it. And every month you put a couple of things in.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't think of the
smart.
mystery. The mystery could be good. The mystery could be a photo of this cunt.
Yeah, bro. It could be, bro. And that's what the anime companies do, is because sometimes like my mates, they got a mystery box and there's shirts, and they're going, oh, there's this one shirt I don't want, one shirt I don't want, and then the mystery box comes in, they open it on camera, and it's the shirt they didn't want. They're going fuck, and then throw the shirt down.
Right, so maybe this could be our first.
This could be the first thing in the mystery box. I'll get Josh to grab it.
But it's not so much of a mystery because we're showing you.
Yeah, because all right.
Yeah, you know.
But at some point it could come up.
It's killer bees.
Maybe this is like the.
What do you guys think? If instead of Josh sitting next to me, I had this bloke.
Oh,
see, that's actually amazing.
Bender King.
That
is awesome.
I don't know how you're gonna fit that in a box, but you
We'll get the little ones.
turn them into little.
I'll get a mini printed maybe. Make sure you hook that on right. That cost me a fortune.
I've been hooking shit for days.
I fucking love this shit. This is like the most Australian brand I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, how sick is that though?
It's awesome.
I got and it's not printed; it's painted.
Wow.
Like some guys painted it by hand for me.
Wow.
Chaz.
Is he on the bender or?
He's a good bloke, that Chaz bloke.
Fuck yeah. DZ, you got more questions, yeah, that you asked? Oh no, we've lost him again.
He looks handsome when he's frozen like that.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting a bit drunk.
Yeah, I think we've had a couple of beers.
DZ, you got more questions? Because we just lost you for a bit.
I know.
Yeah.
Right, fucking hell. Do you take pride in your fashion? 73%. Hello, 27% said no. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
This shit is doing my head in. I fucking hate technology, man.
What internet provider with Dodo or something?
Fuck knows, man. Needs to be a different one.
Hold on.
You are hotspotting from Vodafone.
So okay, so do you take pride in your fashion sense? Okay, yeah. I mean, I also get bagged out for this a lot because I do like dressing like a bum. But in my defense, right, I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm trying to be comfy. And when I have to dress up, I can really fucking scrub up. You know what I mean? So I'm not really. So on a day-to-day basis, no.
Big shock to the people.
Yeah. On a day-to-day basis,
surprise. It's just like a surprise.
He rocks up at a wedding or something like that, and he looks hot.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm not just in my best rags. I got shit on.
Yeah.
Check this suit out.
I
can dress up.
What about you two boys? You just run a clothing brand, so do
I mean, fuck, the way I see it, we've got the best fucking clothes on.
100%.
Like, we always look
Comfy
nice,
and
man.
sexy.
That's the. 100%.
They look good.
Especially if you're a bit chubby. That's why these things are a little bit, extra fucking.
Yeah, I look slim in it. As soon as this comes off, it's like.
Fuck you go. That's mad.
So yeah, if you want to look skinny, just shop at BenderKings.
Yeah, fuck. Well, when I fucking cop some gear, I'm gonna.
Hey, buy fat boys for fat boys.
Right. Okay, so DZ, the next one, I'll read it out for you in case you keep fucking
Yes, please.
dying
Yes,
out.
please.
Max amount of money you'd pay for a hoodie: 0 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 150, 150 plus. Well, depending on the hoodie, I mean, doesn't really.
You said hooker.
I thought you said hooker.
The worst one.
I was like $450.
The worst one I ever paid for. The worst one I ever paid for. Right. I was in where was I? Townsville. It was fucked up, cunt.
I love Townsville though. The Serenity.
Look, it was the first time I'd ever gotten like a prosy that was like fucking.
Wait, no hoodie. They're saying hoodies.
I thought they said hooker.
No.
Keep going with the question.
Keep going. Keep going
Wait, sorry, boys. My bad. My bad. So look. So long story short, first time I'd ever fucking gotten the prosy that was like a mature prosy, right? I was thinking like,
as you guys would call them MILFs.
Yeah. I was thinking, right? That's what I was thinking. So I was like, look, long story short, I've been in the casino in Townsville. Tazwa's casino, right? Was anyone else surprised about that?
Yeah, I didn't think they would. I thought
They got a proper cash, and that shit is fucking sick and wild as fuck. So I've gone and man, I'm looking for the proceeds, right? And I've gone, oh yeah, mature, sick. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. My flight's at like 10. So this shit has to get going. I got picked up by this granny. I'm pretty sure she was 60 something, right? She said to me, it was like $150 for a route. But she said to me, right? I was like, fuck, I got nowhere to get there. She's like, oh, just give me an extra $10 for petty money. And I'm like, oh, I'll fucking pick you up and drop you off. So I'm out the front of the Ecom in Townsville, after going out to Bacass. This like 60-year-old, she picks me up in the car, takes me home, she routes me, takes my cash, right? And then drops me back off. And it was like my nan was picking me up, taking me to her house and dropping me off. It was not okay.
I'm kind of into that though.
And
That's kind of hot.
and you rooted
Right.
it.
Yeah.
No,
Look. In my head, I was thinking hot MILF. You know,
What do they call it? What do they call it? The bait and switch.
Yeah.
Post photos of them from 10 years ago.
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
what it happened. And she popped up and she was like, "Hey, Josh," and I was like, "Oh well, fucking, you know what? Fucking, I'm horny.
I'm already
Wow.
here. Yeah.
I'm already here. Well, I was waiting in the car park somewhere
bait
to
and
get
switch.
picked up. Like, what am I gonna do? Not rude her?
you didn't deserve that.
No, I didn't
You did
deserve
not
it. I didn't.
deserve
But
that.
it was a hand I was dealt, and
You were
I
trying to
was
give her money.
fucked up. I was so fucking fucked.
my God.
Maybe you were that drunk that she was actually hot.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's okay.
that is fucking
The
funny.
beer goggles on.
Fucking hell, man.
Their next reel will be, did Josh come from a 60-year-old?
Yeah.
Your story.
Oh, there you go, bro.
It's the title of this.
Bender King little hand towels you can use as cum rags. Little tiny towels. I'll cop
we
a whole
need to
bunch
do
of that
that.
shit, bro.
You
Yeah.
deserve that. Beautiful.
All we need to do is get a list of the prozzies and be like, we'll supply the cum
It's
towels.
the cum towels, bro. Fuck
You
yeah.
just go, this cleanup is sponsored by BenderKings.
They could do it.
After you fucking had your client.
They could do it in the
Yes,
office.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah,
DZ,
rent out the office.
DZ, you asked, would you like to start your own business? So obviously we all have, but what was the majority? Was it a majority yes or no vote for that? So that's just would you, not if you've actually started one. Because like we discuss all the time, is like I feel like there's a lot of like it's not like especially you boys would say was the best thing you did was just go for it and give Bender Kings a crack. Like, because a lot of people hold themselves back.
It's
bro,
heaps fun. Like we've met so many people. Met you guys. We've met heaps of people through it. Like, it's awesome. And even if it doesn't work out, it doesn't become something.
Yeah,
We've
like
had a good time,
least
good
you had a
experience,
crack, yeah.
learned things.
At least you
Yeah.
I mean,
tried. Yeah.
for me doing because obviously I do more of the website stuff. I mean, like making the website look alright, making sure that it's all kind of working, all the back end stuff. I mean, the skills that I've learned from doing that, I mean, I think they're sick.
Priceless.
You know what I
They're
mean?
priceless. Those skills are priceless, bro.
You know, like I've made money making other people's e-commerce stores for them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go, bro.
Because I'm like, cool. Do you know what I mean? You want to get Shopify set up? I'm like, sweet. What's your idea? You got photos. Let's get your photos up. Let's make sure your Afterpay is connected. Let's make sure it looks good. Let's make sure your shipping, rates, they're all set up. Apps. Let's make sure it's all cracking. Do you know what I mean? And like from
very
that,
smart.
we've made extra cash setting people up.
You can charge a lot
That's
too for
awesome.
that. You can charge a
Yeah,
lot.
fuck yeah.
Oh yeah,
A lot.
100%. Like you charge, like if someone just wants like a landing page, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Say very chippy. They just want people to be able to go, cool. This is what we do. These are our photos of our work. Leave your, your name, your number, your email. Do you know what I mean? You charge $500 for that shit.
Yeah.
But it takes,
Right.
but it literally take like maybe a day or 2 or 3 to make sure that it's up to quality.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And like that's
100%.
like not full-time work. You're sitting there doing that for 3 days in a row. That's like, oh, I might just pump this out, I might pump that out, and it's kind of organized. So they got all the stuff ready.
And I mean, at the end of the day, that's the dream, right? To be able to one day fuck going to working for some other cunt 9 to 5, man, staying home, having a drink, creating a couple websites in the day, and you bank fucking $2,000. That's the dream in the end of the day, right?
Yeah,
That's
I mean, imagine if you could do that every day, bro. If you could just do a $500 website
a
every
day.
single day,
Yeah. Oh,
or even 3 to 4 days a week.
yeah.
Well, how many websites have you made now?
What, like 1, 2, like 4?
4 websites. He's done
Yeah.
4 other brands, yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking mad, bro. So what
Yeah.
was the majority vote, DZ?
Well,
Was it yes or no?
16 votes for yes,
Mm.
3 votes for no.
So-
Most people
wow.
do want to start their own business. They're just lazy or they don't know the right steps to take. And you
Yeah.
really just got to take the plunge, man.
100%.
Hit Josh up, 100%.
Yeah.
If they
Yeah.
need to, he'll make them a
You
website and guide them.
Need a website? Better hit first.
Mate, I'm giving people advice all the time. Even if I don't do it, if they
Yeah.
ask, I'll tell them. Do you know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
you just gotta crack in.
But you got to be ready to put in the work as well. I think that's where like people think they want to start something and then they look at how much work there's actually. Like you think it's a side hustle, but the side hustle is like almost doing more than your actual job. Besides, you don't get paid.
Yeah, because you
Like-
you gotta do it before you get paid, right? That's
Yeah.
like-
Have to have the drive. Like, really
Yeah.
got to want it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
See,
100%.
and that's what's amazing about you two lads is you have the drive, but you're having fun while you're fucking doing it, bro. That's the
Yeah.
fucking that's the juice, bro. I'm telling you.
Mate,
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes
Sometimes
it's
it
just
is.
like,
Is this
Jordan
even
will
worth
be like, oh
it?
yeah, I've got to
Like,
fix this on the website. I'm just like, oh, I just want to fucking die
Yeah.
because like it's not working. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the stuff on the back end that's just not working. But like that's just what you got to do because if you don't, it doesn't get done. Like it's
Yeah.
just
That's
it's
right.
gonna
And
happen.
having those bad times as well kind of makes up for all the good times. Like we have way more good
fuck
times
yeah.
than bad
Yeah,
times
fuck
running
yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Like- Besides, I've got to see him every Wednesday night. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
All right, we got
Oh,
just a few more. Were you gonna read the Chasing the Dreams one?
No, yeah.
Okay,
You go ahead. You read it because I'll probably fucking
Cut out.
dimensions.
All right, so what stops you from chasing your dreams? I love asking this one, man. I just like seeing like our listeners like you know point of view. So comfortable where I am chasing my dreams. Worried about judgment, I am lazy. Now I think I'm gonna take a guess that worried about judgment won that poll. DZ or
No, actually,
lazy?
I am chasing my dreams. One.
Oh, okay, that's
12%.
sick.
2 votes for comfortable where I am.
Yep.
9 votes for I am chasing my. 1 vote for
Worried about
Judgment.
judgment. Wow.
and 4 votes for I am lazy.
Bit of self-awareness at least, you know what I mean? Like,
It's
So
good
most
that the people
people
are
are.
good that like your followers are chasing their dreams though. That's what you want.
It's sick. It's look,
Yeah,
it's good.
like-
It's good to hear. But I thought worried about judgment because I swear I asked this question maybe like a couple months ago on a pod, and I swear most people answered worried about judgment. Like
Well, that's
yeah,
what I would say for us as well. Like,
Yeah,
100% worried about judgment. It's not so much with people our age that you get judgment. Everyone our age is like, that's sick. But I mean, like, I still have my normal job, so you're telling everyone about it because it's just like a big part of your life.
yep.
And you've got old people looking at you like,
Yeah.
what are you
See?
talking about?
At work,
Yeah.
right? At work, I say nothing. I say
Yeah.
nothing. I keep to myself. I kind of lurk in the shadows. And then what happens at every job I've had? And I've had a lot of jobs, right? Every single job, the same outcome. After a couple months, because you're around all these people, you become friends on Facebook, yada yada yada. Next thing you see a notification. So and so from work has followed your TikTok. So and so
Yeah.
from work has followed your Instagram. And then the next day, I dread that convo where they come up and go, fuck, I didn't know you made music. Fuck, I didn't know you streamed games. I was like, fucking hell. And then you got to tell the story. They follow all your socials. I mean, it's cool because I've had no bad experiences from people doing that. Everyone's been supportive and stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like, especially if you go, like, I don't know, just I've got this thing. I think it's the older people, like you said, bro. The older people are the ones that are a bit like, oh, like, why would you do that? Or why are you
Well, they
wasting your time?
but that's because they think you're just working 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And that's all they've ever done. They didn't chase their dreams of working a 9
Yeah.
to 5, so they think that's what you should do.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that's what you should do.
Exactly.
Fuck,
Times are
fucking hell.
changing, man, and more
Mhm.
people are doing this own boss. People should, man.
Yeah.
Because in the
I agree.
age of the internet, it's better than ever. Like with Shopify, I was saying 20 years ago, trying to start your own store would have been way harder
Yeah.
than it is.
Yeah.
Shopify does
Yeah.
everything for you.
Yeah.
There's no reason to not be chasing your dreams, really. You just-
when you think about
fun.
the scope of like the internet and stuff like that, there's so much just opportunity for literally everybody
Yeah. And
to have a place
everything.
to win.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like there's literally just so much opportunity waiting there for people to take.
Yeah, you just have to put in the work. If you put in the work, you'll,
Yeah, like
you'll,
all
you'll be able
all
to do
four
it.
of us right now started literally just like a business selling, like fucking, I don't know, just like selling hats, specifically hats. You know what I mean? There's enough room on the internet for all 4 of us to literally get sales, get
Yeah,
customers.
definitely, 100%.
The scope's just ridiculous. Do you know what I mean?
100%, bro.
There's something for everyone, bro. There's fucking businesses for selling adult cat suits for people who like to
Yeah.
fucking role play.
Yeah.
fucking
And
dressing up
you
like a
sell your
dog.
feet pics too.
And the feed pics. Yeah.
Oh, man, I've been begging my missus since I've been with her to please start selling your feet pics, bro, and we'll just cash
if
in.
you want
bro.
her to sell your feet pics, I can just sell you Josh's.
Yeah.
I've been telling her every
Swaps,
day,
eh?
fucking put them on the internet, bro. We'll make money. Like, she, nah, I'm too shy. I'm like, who cares, cunt? We'll make fucking
Well, then
money.
you sell me pics, sell your
Come
feed
on,
pics.
Fuck.
Have you tried selling yours?
Nah, I've got.
Oh, no, not me.
Josh can make you a website.
Mate, I'll make you a feed pic site.
Now I'm keen to hear your two boys answer to this one. Which of you are? What are you on the following night out? So which are you on a night out? Are you the piss yourself, vomiting all night, losing your belongings, or getting arrested?
I'm definitely getting arrested.
Yeah.
Am I piss myself or vomiting myself?
Josh
I'm
is
at the
no, you're
vomit.
losing your
Vomiting.
belongings.
Lose my belongings.
Josh is
yeah.
losing his belongings.
I'm a bit of a mix. Like, I'll vomit.
Yeah, he'll
I'll
vomit.
lose my shit.
Yeah.
Potentially, I'll
above.
piss on myself.
I'm pretty solid in the vomiting. Like I'm pretty good. Like
I would say I'm a wild card besides getting arrested.
Yeah.
I can.
A wild card.
So like I'm swift, so they're trying to get me.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
I feel like I've just been.
get out of there. You know what I mean? Like they probably couldn't catch me. But the other three, bit of a wild card.
I've been trapped every time I've been arrested though. Like I haven't meant for it.
Yeah, they're fucking sneaky.
Like
They're
you're like
sneaky
stuck in a house and you just get arrested and you're like,
like that. Yeah, they're sneaky like that. Eh? They
Yeah.
look up with the cars, the lights on,
And then
and they have the fucking uniforms on, and then you're just like, what the fuck's going on?
What the? Yeah. Well, I'm
Fucking hell.
one option you didn't put these at is I'm 100% fucking passing out or falling asleep. That's man. I fucking.
Oh, I wouldn't say fall asleep. Usually there's more of a carry on before the pass
Nah,
out.
man, I went to the
That's the
club.
people you hang out with though.
No, because my mates are fucking crazy, man. But I was at the club the other week, bro. First time I've been clubbing in ages. I was seeing a dubstep DJ. Bro, I got that fucked up. I fucking passed out and I got kicked out for falling asleep.
Yeah, there's a
not for
difference
partying.
between passing out and falling asleep, though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like
true.
are you?
true.
Yeah, are you? It's like 3 a.m. and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed, or are you 3 a.m. and you're at the backyard table and you're like,
because there's a difference between like, no, I'm going to bed, or
Yeah.
you're like this. Your mate's trying to put a beer in your mouth, and you're like,
Yeah. No.
you know what I mean? And then you're like, and then it's like, drink on, and then there's one person like, no, Jordan's had enough, and then
you
like,
kind of
you had
wake-
enough,
You
and
wake
you're
up and you go, I.
like, I want to get fucked up. Like, that's the difference between passing out and getting, not being able to continue, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know what category I'm in because all I was dancing, having a mad time, and then next thing you know, I just remember waking up and I was like,
If you
wow.
black out,
Yeah, just say what all the girls say. You got spiked.
Oh, fucking, that's fucked, man. I wouldn't mind getting spiked to be honest, but fucking.
100%.
I've been spiked.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was
have you?
cooked. Yeah, I've been spiked. I was literally out with just a group of girls.
Yeah.
And we've all put our drinks down, like, we carried on, whatever. And I'm talking like there was like maybe like 6 other girls, and then my one drink with all their drinks has been the one that's got spiked. And then like whoever's done the spiking sitting there and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking pick up tonight. Next thing you know, I'm there like this. Pick my drink up, have a drink.
You're full grinding on him and shit, like
this, I'm
twerking.
yeah.
To be honest, I still would have gone you.
Well, I mean, look, I'm just lucky that he didn't like fucking little chubby boys, because I'd be
That's fucking bullshit. Because when I used to go out clubbing all the time and be hanging out with my like girlfriends, I'd put my drinks purposely in the open on the bar, just waiting to get spiked. And not once.
Oh, I
Not
won't
once.
leave my drink over there.
Yeah.
Like, anybody could just drop it in there, yeah.
I'm just leaving my drink over here, boys. Like
Yoo-hoo!
nothing. And so So-
yeah, for that it's
yeah.
3 votes, piss yourself, 6 votes,
Mhm.
9 votes, get lost or lose your belongings, and 1 vote for get arrested. So in the minority there, getting arrested.
One votes though. Okay. And then you got the ideal weekend. So boys, clubbing, casino, house party, pub. Mine is 100% the casino. 100%.
Me too, man. So fun, bro.
The pub though.
Yeah, but the pub.
The
yeah.
pub is good.
But like everyone meets up at the pub. You have like a little table there. You got a pokey room,
Pokies,
and you just sit
drinks.
there. And you know what? It's not like you don't go to a club. Like it's not like an RSL club. You go to a pub where they kind of just let you carry on.
get away from
Yeah,
the
and
pub.
they're
Yeah.
like, you need to leave, and you're like,
Like they're closing and you're
3
like,
more drinks then.
You're like,
Yeah.
we need to leave. You're like, yeah, I want to go
Alright,
home.
3
And you're like, I'll scull a couple more drinks, like hang out over there, like we won't make any noise, and they're like, "Fuck, you got like we're gonna shut the fucking place." Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna go pub as long as it's not an RSL club or like a leagues club or something like that.
Because the Deckies, they're fucking.
I mean, the good thing about the pub
Rough
is,
pub.
especially for me, the cattle dog, because it's my local. You know all the seckies, all the workers, so you're never
Yeah,
gonna
they
get
let
kicked out.
you go.
You're never
They let
ever
you
gonna
go.
get kicked out of that place.
He's
bro.
he's all right. He was down here last weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah. Exactly right. Well, all the votes on that, DZ. Surely pub.
It's 0 votes clubbing.
Yep.
2 votes casino, 16 votes house parties, and 5 votes.
And it's like skipping, going down, going straight to kick-ons.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. I straight up. If kick-ons was an option, like after the house party where you have your select mates, I'm gonna go kick-ons.
How good
Nothing
was it?
beats it, eh? Really.
And you're all sitting there.
Without the straight.
You're all sitting there, and you're like, "I love you, bro."
Yeah,
I
bro.
love
You
you
start
so
hugging each
much.
other and shit. Fucking-
You're actually like family to me. I would bash anyone for you.
Whatever you need, bro. If you need anything, bro, just let me know.
You just call me.
You
And,
call me up, I'll be there.
and you're talking to someone you've met that night. Like,
You're like, I don't care what anybody said about you. What have they said about me? Don't worry.
And it was,
I've got you.
I've got your back.
and it was funny too, because especially out here, out in the west, right, in St. Clair and shit, like out in 2759, it got to the point where cunts, we loved kicking on so much, we were just skipping the events and going to people's houses and
great to
sitting
kick
there
on.
and getting
We
cooked.
had a house in Newcastle,
The trap
and
house.
it was like we owned like the trap house that didn't have any hard drugs in it, and it was like you weren't allowed to come if you went clubbing first. You could only come if you were just coming.
Yeah, it's like kick-ons. You get there, you get
our
there
friends
5,
would be
6
like-
o'clock, and then kick-ons till 2 days later.
Yeah.
Like, we're hanging out.
Would have friends who went clubbing, and you're like, "No, you can't come. You went to the club."
Yeah,
Like, well,
you're an actual dog guy. You knew we were all here. You knew we were hanging out.
you jogged
still
us for
went
the
to
club.
Dog- yeah.
Walko, like,
No button-ups. No button-ups allowed.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
No buttons up the kick-ons.
Fucking hell.
unless you go into the races the next day.
That's
Fuck.
it. That's it for the questions.
That's the questions, man. Well, look, boys, I'll ask one more question before we fucking draw this to a close, man. Origin, who's got it?
Blues.
100%.
Please.
Now, another question that I wanted to ask. So I was talking to the boys at work. Do you think Klez or Luai to get a try again, or do you reckon they've juiced out?
Luai to score.
Luai, see, that's what a few people reckon Luai too. But I was thinking,
He's underrated. So, like, the
Yeah.
Queenslanders will focus on Cleary and Luai will go through.
well, that's what my mate said. They're going to be too busy trying to shut down Cleary that Luai will 100% get an offload or something, and he'll be in.
Yeah, I reckon.
All right, well, fuck yeah. I'll obviously go the fucking Blues, yeah, no, because I'm just fucking thinking I don't know what to do on my multi. That's why I'm like fucking fucking Luai, so we're all talking at work, fucking All right, well, boys, before we fucking end, where can we find you guys? What socials do you have? I'll get you to send me your stuff too on Discord, and I'll post everything in the links
We'll
and
put
stuff.
the links, man. Everything.
Yeah.
Whatever you
So
got.
where can we find you guys?
Yeah, so benderkings.com
Yep.
for the website. On Instagram, it's _benderkings_. Facebook is just BenderKings. So they're the 3 main places you want to find us.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, man.
beautiful. Honestly, boys, thank you so much. This was fucking sick.
Been a
Thank
pleasure.
you. Thank you for having us on, boys.
It's been a pleasure.
Honestly, boys, one day if we can all fucking be bothered, we got to tee it up. We'll have a bit of time and planning in advance. You guys got to come down, man. I don't care if you have to fucking or chuck in for an Uber. Come down to the studio. We can drink and do a in real life podcast.
Yeah,
See you at the last, man.
That would be
Easy.
fucking sick.
All
All
right,
right,
boys.
well,
Thanks for having us.
Easy.
hey, thank
All
you
right,
very
boys.
much, boys, and thank you guys
Guys.
for listening again. Episode 35. These are the Bender Kings. Thank you, boys.
These boys.
Out the Blues.
Up the blue.